Hey guys, this is Yagon Fujikawa here. Yeah, I like the intro too. This is a video response to Yu-Gi-Oh's contest. It's just Yugi and then like bunch of O's. I'm sorry about that. This is just it's kind of hard to pronounce. Anyway, so the question of the contest is, if I were Konami or if I were in charge of the ban list, what would I do to make it different? What would I change? What would have I been banned? Um, for starters, let me start off with the complaints. Oh, and by the way, this is Cam I found, so yeah, I'm sorry for the bad quality. It's better than nothing. But anyway, back to my point. Let me start with the complaint. First thing that should not have been banned is Monster Reborn. Why did they even ban that? Most people who run meta decks do not look into your graveyard. What I mean is that Monster Reborn, in my opinion, was the best thing people without meta decks had against people with meta decks, because it allowed us to search our graveyard for good monsters that were destroyed without having to worry about even getting heavy stormed or pulled any sort of crap, that called the haunted or even premature burial phases, which means they have to stay on the field. And Call of the Haunted is so corruptible. It's so easy to manipulate. The reason it got banned was pretty good, and I have no idea why it got brought back. Because all you need is a giant Trunade, and when Call of Haunted goes back to your hand, the monster doesn't. At least that's what the rulings say. And a lot of people got away with that. Hence, it was banned. And they brought back Monster Reborn because it's not so corruptible. Magician of Faith was the best thing we had going for us back in the day. And now all we got left is Magical Stone Excavation, which still is really, really hard to do because, you're playing the game, and the worst kind of situation, that's the card you draw. You have nothing to discard because it requires you to discard 2 cards to get 1 spell card. And a lot of people face that problem. They have nothing to discard. So that's my complaint. Why ban Monster Reborn? I would not have banned it. I would have left it limited to 1, which is what it should be. Because if you stick 3 of those in there, then yeah, I would give it a reason to limit it to 1. But it shouldn't have been like that. What I would have banned is I would have first of all have limited Judgment Dragon to 1. If it already hasn't, I would have done it. I'm pretty sure they haven't. I haven't seen that on the limited list, or even semi-limited. Like, I would first of all hurt Light Swarms, because those are the things right now they're gonna pretty much screw us over really bad. Judgment Dragon, I would have limited Honest to 1. What else? I would have limited Judgment Dragon to 1, Wolf to 1. 2 probably would be better. Lumina probably limited to either 1 or 2. Limit a lot of Light Sworn stuff because it limited a lot of the dad stuff. And dads are not going into zombie dads or like synchro dad or gladiator. I've seen people put gladiator beast dad. I have no idea how the heck that works, but it works. Gladiator beast, I would have done the same thing. I would have limited all 3 fusions to 1. I would have limited most of the things that in there to 1, like Darius. I would have limited that to God, I hate that card. I would have limited that sucker to 1. For bans, I really wouldn't have. I mean, personally, just because I hate Dark-Armed Dragon, I would have banned it. But it makes no sense though. If you would ban Dark-Armed Dragon, it makes no sense. Because first of all, it's not really, they haven't really corrupted it that much. I mean, the effect by itself is broken. There's really no way to make it more broken than it already is. So, what I would, my opinion is that limiting it to 1 is probably the best thing. Because a lot of people play that and all that. Like, if I wanted to end meta decks, I probably would ban Dark-Armed Dragon. If I wanted to end meta decks, I would ban Judgment Dragon. I would ban the 3 Gladiator Beast fusions. I forgot their names. But I would ban them. That would end right there. Black Wings, like, as you can see, I have an Armor Master right there. Black Wings, I would limit most of that stuff to 1, because I know how annoying Black Wings can get. And, I mean, I don't run them. I run a Black Wing Zombie World deck. Yeah, it's in my channel. Look at it if you want. But I would limit, like, the Armor Master, I would limit it to 1. I would so limit that thing to 1. Because that thing right there, yeah, that thing, I would limit that sucker to 1. Because that thing is so annoying. Like, I had people use it against me. God, I hated it. Yeah, I would, limiting Gale to 1 was probably a good idea. I mean, it doesn't really hurt me. I run 1 of each kind, so even if they were to limit everything to 1, I'm still good. Plague Spreader got limited to 1. I think that's a good idea. So I'm probably dodging the question here. So let me run this straight. If I were Konami, I would first of all limit like 50% of every Lightsworm card to 1. I would limit every single card in Black Wings to 1. Though that wouldn't really that would kill it. I'd probably limit like Armor Master. I'd probably limit Blizzard, Shooter, Mistral I would probably limit it to 1. Bayou, I really don't think Bayou, because a lot of people who run Bayou Turbo like say, oh god, like that sucks. So I really wouldn't worry about Bayou unless I seen somebody use it so brokenly. Like, who's ever gonna do that though? Not for a long time. But yeah. Funny thing though, that I noticed is that they unlimited DD Warrior Lady and Breaker, which are probably the 2 most annoying cards that hit the market like way before this whole meta deck thing started. So I wouldn't be surprised if I saw some DD decks going. I would have kept DD Warrior Lady and Breaker to 1. I would have kept them like that. Because like DD Warrior Lady is broken. I mean, she gets removed from play too, but it's broken beyond belief. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, if I were to Konami, I would hurt Lightsworms, I would hurt Black Wings, I would hurt more of that. Like, Goyo got limited to 1. I don't know if I would ban it. I would limit Test Tiger to 1. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Yakumo Fujikawa. Peace.